There were plenty of magical moments as Harry Styles made his huge homecoming at the Emirates Old Trafford cricket ground on Wednesday night. Not least when he halted the show in front of 74,000 fans to find his first ever school teacher who was in the crowds. The pop superstar, 28, had repeatedly told the crowds how special it was to be playing his home show just around the corner from where he grew up in Holmes Chapel in Cheshire. And partway through the show he had fans cheering as he halted the music to try and locate his first ever school teacher, Mrs. Vernon, who he had heard was in the crowd that night. After a frantic search of the stadium, Mrs. Vernon was indeed located and beamed onto the big screens. A stunned Mrs. Vernon looked on as Harry waxed lyrical about the impact she had had on him in his formative years. He didn't mention the school, but Harry is known to have attended Hermitage Primary School in Holmes Chapel, before heading to the village's Holmes Chapel Comprehensive School as a teenager. Harry asked Mrs. Vernon from the stage, "How are you? I heard you're retiring," as she beamed on the big screens. In a touching moment he then said, "I just want to thank you for everything in those formative years. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me that you're here tonight. You were truly a wonderful teacher. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and it means a lot that you're here, and I'm dedicating this next song to you." He led the crowd in a huge cheer for Mrs. Vernon. But before launching into Canyon Moon, he couldn't help but quip to the audience, "Can you imagine dealing with me when I was 4? To huge laughter. Canyon Moon was indeed a fitting tune to dedicate to Mrs. Vernon, as it refers to happy times in school days. It contains the lyrics "I'm going, oh, I'm going home." The special moment with Mrs. Vernon came as part of a hugely emotional homecoming show for Harry and for his fans. He said, "This is an absolute pleasure to be here at my home show. I cannot begin to tell you how much it means to me to play here tonight, and all of you for coming." He told the crowds that his family and friends from his hometown were all in the crowds. He added, "Some of the happiest times of my entire life have been making these last couple of albums, and some of the happiest times of my life have been right around the corner from here. So it feels pretty perfect to me playing these songs to you here tonight." Harry, wearing a blue and red top with a sequin festooned red cherry badge, played a blistering hour and a half set under blue skies at the Emirates Old Trafford Stadium to a sold-out, capacity 74,000 strong crowd. He will return again for a second night on Thursday, with the weather set to be even warmer for night 2. Fans headed out in their most glamorous attire for the show, many donning the now signature brightly colored feather boa for the gig, as Harry himself customarily does at the end of the show. He played a host of his fan favorites and biggest hits including Golden, Matilda, As It Was, Sign of the Times, Watermelon Sugar, and Kiwi.